morning and welcome back to Clover Week. Today we're discussing Mellolotus officinalis, or sweet clover. It's difficult to see, but right at the bottom is where I found it, by the piers here in Philadelphia. In the springtime, you can eat the leaves as well as the flowers as long as it's fresh, or use it if it's dry. It's called sweet clover because if you smell the fragrance, it's very much vanilla-like, and that indicates the presence of coumarin. Now, while that probably should be avoided by people who are already on blood thinners or people that are pregnant or breastfeeding, for the rest of you, you can use it. You just have to make sure it's either fresh or completely dry. And that similarity to vanilla is why it was once called poor man's vanilla. By infusing milk with these flowers, you can make a custard or panna cotta, and you will swear that you've actually used vanilla. But this is free. And this plant is used medicinally. It can be helpful in moving stagnant lymph fluid as well as reducing pain and inflammation that's attached with that feeling of cold dampness. And you don't have to consume this to take advantage of its wonderful medicinal properties. You can use it as an external compress, especially if you have a headache due to exposure to cold. You can also dry the flowers and infuse an oil, and that resulting massage oil is great for joints, especially if you have arthritis or rheumatism, or things that feel even worse if you get like rain situations or dampness. Or, like the Mayans used to do, use this as an abdominal massage, which can be really helpful in moving blockages as well as dealing with the pain and inflammation of PMS or PMDD. And if you love its delightful vanilla fragrance, you can bundle it with mugwort and use it as a space clearing smudge. Now, I've mentioned that you can use it either fresh or dried. And if you dry it, please make sure you dry it well. If it ferments, there is a chemical change where the coumarins that exist in this plant naturally become dicoumarol, which are toxic and involve slowing down the rate at which your blood clots and you could bleed out. If you're worried about that, simply don't use it fresh. Just dry it well and then use it topically, and you'll be fine. I want you to be safe, and I want you to do whatever is most comfortable for you. But I also don't want you to avoid an entire plant just because you've heard some things about it being toxic. So get to know this summer, sweetie. Ah, how sweet it is.